Kit&Tully, Chapter 1. Tully had an effect on Spike from the beginning. Even Felice paid attention, which rarely happened. Felice, on principle, was never impressed by anybody. But of the three of us, I was the first to meet Tully, and at the time, I barely even noticed. To me, he was just a new guy who'd somehow ended up in Drumshanra, the pit of despair we call home. Friday afternoon, 1990s, end of the wettest June on record. In other parts of Ireland, there is a buoyant mood in the air, a sense of prosperity and new possibility. But Drumshanra never changes for the better. It's a dead-end town caught in a vicious circle of unemployment and hopelessness. Friday rush hour crawls down the main street. Ignoring the angry honk of a horn, I edge my way through a purple haze of fumes, cutting between the bumper-to-bumper traffic. My jeans and sweatshirt are plastered to my body as I push through the swinging door of More Video for You. My umbrella was no help. It never is. The rain in Drumshanra falls sideways. When I see a stranger behind the counter, my heart sinks. It means having to go through a long explanation about how I should get the videos for free because Felice is my best friend and her dad, Axel Carr, owns the More Video for You chain. The problem is, new staff don't always believe me. They think I'm trying to put one over on them, so sometimes it's more hassle than it's worth. Hey, how can I help you? The new guy is eager to please. It's kind of sweet, especially since he doesn't know who I am, so it's not like he's trying to suck up to me. That's what inevitably happens once Felice introduces me as her best friend, Kit Lawless, and tells them to remember my name and be nice to me. Just looking. I scanned the posters of latest releases to see if anything new has come in. A copy of Titanic has just come back. Are you seriously trying to be helpful? I roll my eyes and turn away. Surely the whole world has seen Titanic by now, and for Felice, Spike and I, once was definitely enough. Maybe I should go for something vintage, a classic. Felice often likes those. The trouble is, she's hard to predict. Spike is better at it than I am, but he's not here. New guy follows me over to the pick of the week section. How about that? He points at a poster for Men in Black. No, we saw it when it first came out. I find myself reconsidering new guy. He has a good profile with clearly defined features, a strong nose and mouth. He's actually not bad looking with his brown eyes, big brown eyes. A navy jacket that's too short in the sleeves covers most of the hideous orange and red More Video for You staff t-shirt. His effort to look professional makes me smile. It's so completely the wrong vibe for a video rental shop in this town. You're not from here, are you? No, we moved here a couple of months ago, from Dublin. What do you think of Drumshanra? It's a trick question. This place is such a dump, there's nothing good to say about it. It's different. He chooses the safe option. Takes a bit of getting used to. You might like this. It's darker. He hands me a tape. LA Confidential with Russell Crowe and Kim Basinger. It's not a bad option. In spite of myself, I'm impressed. But a complicated plot is not what I'm looking for. Not tonight. Felice and I haven't seen each other in forever. 3 endless weeks I've been stuck here with nowhere to go, nothing to do, nobody to talk to, while she's been off having the time of her life in London. She invited me along, but though I begged, pleaded, sulked and threatened to go on hunger strike, my parents refused to let me go. Now that she's back, I think my parents might be almost as glad to get a break from me as I am from them. Because for once they raised no objections to me going out to Felice's house for a whole week. Shaking my head, I walk on. New guy comes after me and I wish someone else would come into the shop to distract him. He's only trying to do his job, but I don't need any more suggestions. I have to clear my head and think. It's important to choose the right film. It will set the mood for the evening. Felice takes these things seriously, inasmuch as she takes anything seriously. And then I see it. I'll take this one. I pulled down a copy of The Blues Brothers. It's so obvious I don't know why I didn't think of it straight away. But that's always the way with stuff that's obvious, isn't it? Oh, wow, he says. That's one of my all-time favourites. Excellent choice. It's one of ours too, but I don't tell him that. He's too eager, too chatty, and he's starting to grate on my nerves. I mean the music. James Brown, Aretha Franklin, he enthuses as he takes the sleeve from me and brings it over to the cash desk. He won't shut up, even though I'm giving him zero encouragement. And that scene in the country western bar. He keeps talking as he searches for the video cassette, slots it into the case and goes to ring it up. This is where I'm supposed to tell him I'm Felice's friend Kit and I don't pay for videos, but I've already had enough of his conversation. Felice would go mad if she could see me take out my purse and pay. She takes that stuff personally, as if I'm literally handing my money over to her dad, but she's not going to find out, so it doesn't matter. He puts the video cassette in a bag and stretches across the counter to pass me the change. His jacket falls open, revealing a name tag. Tully. But that's a surname. Who puts their surname on a name tag? Hope you enjoy it. His smile is shy and sort of helpless. Thanks, I reply in spite of myself. Welcome to Drumshanra. Outside, the rain is still pouring down, but it doesn't dampen the smile on my face. Tully. Is that really his actual name?